Next up on our list of guns that make you consider as shooting a fun activity is the Winchester Model 70 with 375 H&H. It's a Safari Magnum. I think they actually call it a Safari Express on the current models. This one's brand new. Yeah, Safari Express. It's brand new, current production. So this one in 2025 you can order still from Winchester. They don't do a ton of them, but they do at least one run a year, it seems. A couple things I like about these guns is they're just classic. I mean, you can't beat a control round feed pre-64 Winchester. They left the barrel band on them, so you still get the Safari barrel band style sling mount. You've got the pre-64 safety that everybody likes, 3 positions, the open sights with the side hood on it. So this gun is great. They make these in the 357 and the 416 rim mag. I've got the 416 rim mag. Everybody seemed to like that video. With that video, I did a little modification to that gun. This one's probably going to get some of the same care. I put a different butt pad on it that had some internal weight to it. I also sent it to my gunsmith. I wanted to leave the sights on it because I didn't want to change that, but I had him thread the barrel. I don't usually shoot or hunt with guns, minus double rifles, that I don't have a silencer on. There's just no reason for it nowadays. That's how I believe there's no reason to destroy my ears anymore. So 375 H&H is the minimum legal caliber in most African countries to shoot dangerous game, which makes it also a tremendous gun for popularity as far as just around the world. This gun and caliber responsible probably for more kills than most. The 375, you can use it on moose. You could shoot whitetail deer with it. It's not a explosive round where it's going to vaporize everything and make a cantaloupe size exit hole. The 375 is a slower round, 300 grain. I think these bullets are. These are Nosler Accubonds. These are 300 grain Nosler Accubonds. They're moving 2,400 feet per second. Energy those 3,800 foot-pounds. So you get a big punch without so bad of the vaporizing and the gelatin of the meat that typically comes from a high velocity round. So this gun, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a few rounds through it, just kind of show the recoil difference. It's not nearly as bad as the 416 Rigby or the 458, which we still got a 458 Win Mag that Tony said he's gonna do the shooting for it for me, so I don't have to shoot it because it's a lot more fun. There's a bunch of manufacturers still making 375 H&H ammo, which is a big plus when you get to some of these like 416 Rigby, 416 Rim Mag. There's a few options, but there's not a ton. And then 450, 400, like you get like 2, unless you start going with custom ammo. So the big advantage is there's a lot of options to it. I've got some Federal over here at Swift A-frames. Since this is the first rounds out of this gun, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the Nosler. I anticipate I'll probably stay with the Swift A-frames. I've really come fond of that round. It's very well liked and has a great reputation in Africa. We'll give it a few rounds. I believe this one's going to hold 3 in the mag. This one is going to have a hinged floor plate, so you load and then push down each time you get in there. 4 is max, so what you do to load it, you've got 3 in, you're going to push down on your 4th round. It's going to push that 4th round toward the chamber. So now you are 1 in the chamber, safety's on, 1 in the chamber, 3 in the mag, so that'll give us 4 shots total with this rifle. We're going to shoot the 50-yard steel out here to see what it looks like. 357 is a very moderate cartridge. It's not quite into the absolutely painful ones, but it'll still let you know it's there. And the stock of this gun weighs enough to where I think it's going to help mitigate the recoil impulse. So we'll give it a shot. Flinched horrible, but something happened. Let's see what I did. Oh, it didn't come all the way back. So, hope everybody just watched that. So when I eject the round, so the round fully eject, I didn't get the bolt all the way back because it was still up in my face. I've been told and I'd seen videos and they talked about that. The real common thing is they recommend you bring the gun down here to reload the 375 and dangerous game rifles, because that exact thing happens. The loudest sound you're going to hear is that click of your trigger and not a bullet going off if you got something charging you. So we'll start from here. So So it's almost about the same time. I'll shoot a couple more rounds real quick just to kind of give it an idea of how fast.
6 o'clock hold.
Do what?
6 o'clock hold.
6 o'clock hold? Okay. So I'm going to come down each time. I think it's about as fast. It just is weird. When you do long range shooting, they teach you to not come off the gun. So to bring the gun off my shoulder and then come back up, but this isn't for long range shooting. So it's just hard to break habits. It's a good habit, but it's hard to break them. So. So not bad. It's like a powerful 12 gauge slug, maybe a 3-inch that I would compare it with. It's loud, it hurts, but it's not so bad that I couldn't shoot it 4 times real quick. Definitely need to work on the reloading on that. Not used to having to bring the gun down. It seems very weird bringing the gun down between shots, but there's all kinds of different hunting. That's why, you know, you never stop learning, never stop practicing. That's it for this one. If you got any questions or any feedback for us, the comment section is a great place to let us know what you think and if there's some other stuff that you want to see. We do keep some of these in stock at the store. Some of the times they're not behind the counter where you can see them. So give us an ask, and we can show you some of the higher end or the bigger bore stuff that we keep in the back. So thanks again from Valor Defense Depot in Lawton, Oklahoma.